Good morning, comic book lovers. Today is the greatest day of the year, the second greatest day of the year, Free Comic Book Day. The first is my wedding anniversary, and I know my wife sometimes watches these videos, so the greatest day of the year is my wedding anniversary. But what do you say you come along with me on this rainy day, and let's go see what free comic books we can get. Alright, comic book lovers, that'll do it from here on Free Comic Book Day. I'm just going to head home and we'll see what I got. Alright, comic book lovers, I am back from my comic shops, and I want to apologize because I didn't get anything of my LCS, but there's two reasons. One, I completely forgot to take the camera out to film anything. Two, last year at Free Comic Book Day, I walked in there and there was a lot of kids, so I don't know how parents feel about people coming in and filming their kids. So I just didn't do it. And Free Comic Book Day, I understand, to us the books are free, but to the comic shops, which I don't think a lot of people know this, the comic shops have to pay, I think it's $0.25 a book, I'm not exactly sure, but they have to pay something for the books. So whenever I go and on Free Comic Book Day, I always try to buy something to support them and basically say thank you for giving me these free books. So the first book I picked up was something I just thought would be interesting. It's Marvel. I don't normally buy Marvel, but it's Godzilla versus the Hulk. And when I picked this one up, I noticed behind it there was Godzilla versus, I want to say it was the Fantastic Four. I don't remember. I think it was the Fantastic Four. So when I went to go check out, after getting all my free books and all that, someone behind the counter said they're going to do Godzilla versus, I'm assuming, other teams and other characters. But I guess the end is going to be Godzilla versus Marvel. I don't know. Story's okay. The artwork is okay, but at times it's a little wonky looking. I'll try to put some pictures up here so you can see what I'm talking about. But the story was okay. I'm not going to buy any more just because it was just okay. It wasn't great. It didn't capture me. It didn't draw me in. But Godzilla versus Hulk. Won't buy it again. Now, the second book I purchased, when I put my order in for my pull list, which I found out you can pre-order your Free Comic Book Day books. So I did that, and with the whole diamond thing going on, I wanted another book, but after the fact I realized it was Dynamite, and Dynamite is sticking with Diamond, and my LCS doesn't order from Diamond anymore, so they couldn't get that book. But anyway, I ordered a second print of a book I already had because I like the cover. Well, after I checked out and I realized it, She gave me, this is, what do they call it? Sonic the Hedgehog and DC, I think it's called. I think that's the title. I am not seeing it. Anyway, it's DC and Sonic the Hedgehog. I already have this book. I already have this cover. But this is the second print. Well, this is not the cover I wanted. She gave me the wrong cover. When I got up there to check out, I realized after I ordered my pull list and I ordered my 5 Free Comic Book Day books, I went up to check out, and she gave me my books, and there were some Dynamite ones she couldn't order for me. So I said, okay, I got 3. I'm gonna go get 2 more. She says, no, you have a pull list. You can pick as many as you want. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have pre-ordered any. But anyway, the first one I picked out for Free Comic Book Day is a kid's book, and it's Dr. Seuss graphic novels. Now, this isn't the cover that they were advertising. So, but I'll try to, if I can find a picture, I'll put it up. This book, it was cute. I read it. I did enjoy it. I don't know if they're making any more. I probably won't order any more. The story that I didn't care for is the last one. It's with Thing 1, Thing 2, and I'm not a Thing 1, Thing 2 fan. It has to do with math homework. The kids have math homework, and then they wind up going to like Thing, I don't know, 27 or something like that. But all in all, it's not a bad book. The one I saw and I wanted was Transformers Worst Bot Ever. The first appearance of Ballpoint. I did like this story. I did enjoy it. And I believe they're coming out with a series on this, and I might pick it up because I did enjoy it. Artwork is let's see if I can get a decent picture here. Yeah. See, artwork's not bad. It's all right. Story was good. So I'm probably going to put this on my pull list. Now, the next one I next one I picked up, it's from my childhood, but I never really liked them, so I picked it up because it sounded interesting. It was Speed Racer Zero. I remember Speed Racer, watching Speed Racer sometimes as a kid. Story wasn't bad. Artwork's okay. It's not artwork. Artwork is here. Artwork's pretty good. See, artwork looks pretty good. But I'm not a Speed Racer fan. I just picked it up, just hoping it would change my mind, but it doesn't. Now, next one, because I had from last year, Free Comic Book Day, Energon Universe. Now this one here, okay, I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. And I'm not a huge Transformers fan, but I like the movies, and I don't like too much, serious Transformers stuff. But this one, art can be a little sketchy at times. I don't know who drew this, but I did enjoy this book. I really did like this. But it's from Image, Energon Universe. Hey, if they still have Free Comic Book Day books, some places keep them out till they're all gone. I'd say pick that one up. And the one, let's see, where are we at here? Alright. Now the one I picked up, I guess is hyped up, I don't know. It's Marvel Voices. The Riri Williams story in here, I didn't like. The Black Panther story was alright. It wasn't fabulous. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with this book at all. Not at all. Alright, next one I picked up. This is still at my LCS. Fantastic Four. This one, the Fantastic Four story, I did like. It even made me think, do I want to start picking this book up? But it was, I'm not a big Marvel fan, Fantastic Four fan, but this story I thought was pretty good. Artwork's alright. I don't know I think they said Ramos is gonna do the artwork in the book, but And then you had X-Men, the X-Men story. I didn't like it at all. I was not a fan. So yeah, I'm never a big fan of X-Men, but the artwork's not bad. See, the artwork's okay. It's not bad. But I wasn't a fan of the story. Then I grabbed another really hyped up book. The Amazing Spider-Man Ultimate Universe. The only thing about this book I liked was the way Spider-Man was drawn. That's it. There's nothing about this book I enjoyed. Even the villain guy. Let's see. Even the villain guy. That guy right there. He reminded me of Big Hero 6. I'll try to find a picture of him. The villain guy in Big Hero 6. Whew, I picked up a lot of books at my LCS. And then, I don't know why, but I picked up Star Wars. Now, I don't like reading Star Wars material. I like the movies. But, let's see. This one was okay. It wasn't bad. I wasn't a fan of the artwork. Because, I just wasn't a fan of the art in this book. But it was alright. It was okay. Probably the biggest hyped up book, which, to me, was All In. DC All In. What is it? 2025 Special Edition 1. The Superman story I did not like at all. Nothing about it did I like. I read it all. But I did not like it. And then when you flipped it over, it was Absolute Universe. See, it's just Superman Absolute Universe. Now this story, because I'm loving Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman, I was okay with this story. But I don't know if they're redoing Absolute Universe or not, but that story was okay. Which I'm believing the Superman story in here is Superman Unlimited, but I won't be picking that up. Okay, that's everything I picked. Man, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books, free comic book day books I picked up at my LCS. Now, then I went to a shop I used to go to a lot because it was the only one around, but then my LCS opened up, which is a little closer. Now, I went again. I know it costs them money for these free comic books. I try to purchase something. Okay. They had the second print DC Sonic the Hedgehog book. I wanted. So I picked up this. I am a Flash fan. This is the cover I wanted. Either she ordered wrong or something, but she gave me at my LCS the regular cover. This is the one I wanted. Let's see. Now I saw this one, and I thought about it. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Conan, what is that? Scourge of the Serpent. This actually, I am not a Conan fan, but this story was actually pretty good. It really, kept my attention. I'd have to think twice about this because I'm just not a big Conan fan. I never could get into Conan, but this story was really good. Now, the one book at my LCS that I wanted to get, but because it's Dynamite, she couldn't get it. And I was really looking forward to this book. Thundercats and the Powerpuff Girls. I don't care about the Thundercats. It's the Powerpuff Girls I like. Completely disappointed in this book. This book was just nothing about it that I like. I don't know what else to say. The artwork's alright. I could say that. It's not bad. I mean, here, see? It's not bad. But, man, I just was huge disappointment in this book. This one, I don't know why I don't. It's from Boom Studios. It's, what do they call this? Boom 20 Boom. It's the 20th anniversary. And I don't read Boom Studio. I don't think I've ever read one. But this one, there is a story. What's it called? Let me see. Hold on. Irredeemable. I believe that's the name of it. Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking. It doesn't tell me. It's not. Yes. Okay, yes. The story continues in Irredeemable Volume 1. That was about, I'm assuming, a superhero dad trying to save his family. I'm not going to ruin the story, but it doesn't work out. That story was good. I did enjoy that. And then there was another story towards the end. It's called Mouse Guard. That one was pretty interesting, pretty neat. I probably won't buy them, but that Mouse Guard, the tale of King, Knight, Fool, Villain, was pretty good. That one was good. And this one here, I picked up from my other comic shop. I don't know why, but I did. Probably just because of the name recognition. This is Post Malone's Big Rig. This, in my opinion, has to do with, I don't know how to say it. I'll just say satanic stuff. I mean, there's the back cover. Look, all the demons and the whatnot. And I am a believer in the man up above. And I did not like reading this, but I read it just so I can say I read it. I will not pick up another copy if this continues. I was not happy with this book. And at that other shop, they had a whole table full of books, and I realized they had 2025. They had last year's stuff. Last year's Free Comic Books Day stuff. They had some Halloween Comic Fest stuff up there. So, without knowing it, I picked up another Star Wars book. I thought this was 2025, and it turned out to be last year's. Did I even read this? Because it was last year's? Yes, I did read this. This story was actually better than this year's Star Wars book. But it would be so far behind, it wouldn't even make worth sense for me to try to pick this up. But, comic lovers, that is what I picked up on Free Comic Book Day. Let me know down below what you picked up. Did you pick up anything I showed? Did you like the stories that I did not? Did you want to try to convince me? Because I know my LCS is probably going to still have their books out. So I might pick up some more. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot. Those 2 antique shops I went to were a bust. The second one was mainly Archie stuff. The first one I went to was more along the lines of a consignment shop, and whoever's booth this was, if the book had a bag on it, they put the price sticker on the bag. But if it didn't have a bag on it, they still put the price sticker on the book. So there's no way I was picking it up and trying to get the sticker off of it. But I just wanted to get in there and let you know about them antique shops. But anyway, that is my video of Free Comic Book Day. Comic book lovers, be kind to one another, be your own collector, and I'll see you later.